What's up guys, it's Endymion, and today I want to talk about one of the more interesting races in the Mass Effect universe that hasn't been explored much and how they could fit into the future of the franchise. Today, I want to talk about the Yahg. For those unaware, the Yahg are a race of massive aliens that are taller and bigger than Krogans, almost as smart if not just as smart as the smartest council races, and are built in such a way that they have become the apex predators of their home planet of Parnak. In terms of what we've seen of actual Yahgs in this series, the obvious and extraordinary example would be that of the Shadow Broker's true identity, which is where we first witnessed the absolute insanity that is this species. The Yahg are massive, and when you really start to dissect what they are capable of as a species, especially one that hasn't even achieved spaceflight like many of the other council races, it's quite insane really. The Shadow Broker is revealed to be, as discussed, a Yahg. And Liara, being Liara, basically hits the nail on the head that the Yahg we're seeing, who is currently the Shadow Broker, basically killed the previous broker and was originally taken as a slave or pet for the now dead Shadow Broker to observe. But let's really think of what happened here. Not only did a pre-flight species overpower the most secretive person in the known galaxy, but replaced them, and this pre-flight species alien was able to trick every single operative in the Shadow Broker's pockets while being able to understand and utilize the vast technology at their fingertips without anyone suspecting a thing. Just to put how insanely impressive and scary that is, that would be like you right now as a human being abducted by aliens, and by simply sitting in a cage and observing the aliens, you were able to overpower your captor, understand the vastness of their technology, as well as use it against them and take control of their entire operation. Not to mention understanding a language you probably don't speak because it's alien. You know how insane you would need to be and resourceful to pull something almost impossible like that off? I can't even put a desk together without cursing 10 times and wanting to throw the entire thing out. And this Yahg controlled an entire organization that uses technology hundreds, if not thousands of years ahead of its own species. I know that the Shadow Broker has Glitch, that little robot buddy that helps Liara after she becomes the Broker, and in Mass Effect 3, and Glitch was probably instrumental in the eventual control of the previous Broker's assets, but even then, the fact that one single, almost primitive-like alien was able to accomplish this and run the organization as effectively as they did for over 60 years is impressive. Now, what would happen when an entire planet full of Yahgs achieved spaceflight and ventured out into the galaxy? We know the planet of Parnak was quarantined by the Council after the native Yahgs made corpse confetti out of the envoys that were sent by the Council to make contact. So imagining an entire planet of millions, maybe even billions of these monstrosities that are bigger and stronger than Krogans, just as smart as humans or even Solarians, and can live close to 150 to 200 or so years in life, really gives you an idea of how capable and terrifying the Yahg are and can become in the future. And let's not forget, at the end of Mass Effect 3, the Yahg are said to be about 100 to 200 years, give or take, until they achieve spaceflight and are capable of reaching the Council races on their own, and according to BioWare and Liana Rupert of Game Informer, who confirmed by talking to BioWare herself that Liara in the teaser is in her matriarch stage of life, sets a chilling precedent for Mass Effect's future. Because that means by the time the new Mass Effect game happens, the Yahg have most certainly achieved spaceflight and colonization, right? Liara is around her early 100-ish years of age by the end of Mass Effect 3, so if she's in her matriarch stage, that puts her at least 800 to 900 years of age at the point of Mass Effect's sequel. So these big, triangle-mouthed, spider-eyed, rhino, gorilla, frog things, I don't even know what to call them, Yahgs, are definitely out there in the galaxy, causing all kinds of mayhem. Never mind the Krogan rebellions. I wouldn't be surprised if the Solarians took one look at the Yahg and decided it was time to Genophage 2.0 electric boogaloo the Yahg into non-existence just from the sight of them alone. But who knows, right? Maybe we'll get a nice massive Yahg companion in the next game. Or they'll tear our spines out from our warm bodies and play baseball with our skulls for all we know. The Yahg are frightening as hell, and if the Reapers were successful in their crusade and wiped out the current cycle of humans, Asari, and so forth, it is without a shadow of a doubt in my mind that the Yahg would have become the dominant alpha race in the next cycle for sure. And if the Reapers come for a galaxy full of Yahgs, I honestly don't know who would win. Just imagine a Yahg-infused Reaper enemy. No thanks, I am good. But hopefully we do see the Yahg in the future, because these guys are absolutely knucking futs and they look like the stuff of nightmares. Whoever designed these things should definitely lean more into this kind of design when it comes to future alien races in Mass Effect, because Asari might look alien-ish but still human-like, and the Solarians look like frogs, but Yahgs? Those freaks are aliens, man. They look like some Cloverfield monster thing, and they are awful to look at, and I love it. Well guys, that's the video about the Yahg. What do you think of them? Imagine a Yahg eating noodles with that triangle mouth. It would be wild. Anyways, if you like what you've seen, I got a ton of Mass Effect theory videos on my channel, as well as other stuff, and please like, comment, and subscribe to help me out, and let me know what you want to see next. I'm Endymion, I'll see you in the next one.